How you doing, everybody? Hope everything is well. Kind of firing from the hip here on this video. This is some footage that just recently happened. Was playing tonight and something came up and I wanted to go ahead and post it up there and cover it. So this video is me doing something that's been irritating the living crap out of me for several weeks now once I actually started paying attention. And specifically it deals with a calling card, not in the game section but in the prestige section, and it is in the Prestige 5. Get 250 kills in a row without taking damage. So I have kind of lazily tried to do this, and it seems like every single time I do, I end up getting screwed over by something stupid. Whether it's a ninja quiet zombie that just came out of nowhere. I was at an exfil backing up and shooting, and I had a zombie just rip a chunk off his arm and throw it at me and do damage. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's wide open ground between us. Why are you throwing stuff? I was in a vehicle, and I had a mercenary take a pot shot. One bullet went through the windshield, hit me, and did some damage to my plates. That ended it. So it's just been real irritating. And like I said, I haven't really focused on it. But I thought that probably the best way to do this, or the safest way, was going to be in a vehicle. And this mission, this deployment, I actually just went in to do some gun leveling using the inhibitor, the sniper rifle, which is the last weapon I have that I need to do some leveling on. So I just came in to, have it in hand when I ran some contracts, and that's what I'm doing here, just finishing up this deliver cargo contract. So I jump out, take a look. Decent stuff, but I don't really need the scorcher there, but thanks. So, I see some other players here. Take a couple shots. Definitely not good. This gun's not ready for this zone. So we're just going to hop in and, yeah, we'll go to exfil. So off we go. And I'm heading up here to this little gas station that's up on the hill. This is just a personal thing. If I ever leave a vehicle, I either destroy it if it's too beat up, or I like to have it in pretty good shape just in case the next person who comes along sees it and wants to use it. So we're at level 14 now with this gun. I'm just waiting for this. And I get a jackrabbit. I'm like, oh, cool. 30 kills. Didn't take damage yet. And then that happens. Now, I did kill her, but she did do a little bit of damage to me. And there was no sound, there was nothing. She just appeared out of nowhere. So I was like, all right, you know what? You want to do this? Let's do this. So I thought about this gas station because this one's not near an ether nest. It doesn't have a contract tied to it. There's never going to be mercenaries there. So it's relatively safe to pull into. And I'm just going to run back and forth along these train tracks here until I get the jackrabbit medals. Meaning I get 30 kills. The first one I had just didn't count because she hit me, but so we're moving along here, and every time we get one of these kills, that's 30 enemies without taking damage, and I need 250. So 8 jackrabbit medals plus 10, and we've got it. And that's what we're going to do here. Now, something strange that I've noticed during this was the JLTV that I got from the Deliver Cargo contract. And it seems to be tougher, at least better put together, than the ones that you find just like free running, where it's just sitting off to the side of the road, and when you jump in, it changes to whatever skin you have selected. Because this thing's taking a quarter, third, half damage, sometimes even a little bit further, and nothing's falling off of it. With the regular JLTVs, they usually lose a door or something at about the quarter to a third range. And once you lose a door, that causes a problem, because any zombie that runs up or anything that comes in, like some mercenaries, if they shoot at that damage is going straight to you. You don't have any protection. So it usually results in some plate damage, which nullifies this calling card. But with this guy here, I'm taking some serious red to it. But it stays completely together, and that helps keep me pretty well safe. So I don't know if there's specifically, or if it's built in to be different because this came from the contract and would have that helicopter chasing or what, but she's pretty tough. But we just go back and forth along this area, and run over as many of the zombies as we can from each one of these spawns. And we're just counting away. And we're still leveling. When I jumped in, I was holding a sniper rifle, so all of these kills are going towards leveling up that gun, which is also helping out. But I also did notice something that was kind of strange. Jackrabbit medals come for 30 kills without taking damage. And in this video, you're going to see me get 10 of them. And I still don't have that 250 kills calling card pop. So I don't know if we've got some kind of if there's a glitch or if there's an inconsistency or what's going on, but it just appears as though the Jackrabbit medal doesn't quite match up with whatever that calling card is counting. But it's okay, because like I said, we get 10 of them. The gas is moving. It's actually directly in front of me. And there's an exfil right in front of me that I'm not going to take, one on the other side. The one I'm looking for is going to be over the military base, which is up in the top right corner on the mini-map when you look at it. And that gives me enough time to hopefully clean up whatever kills I still need from doing this. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to do a lot of exfil farming. I don't extend contracts like the Outlast or the Spore contracts. I just pretty much want to play the game as it's designed and set up and achieve things through that way. But I was playing another game a long time ago, doing a raid with a group of 6. And we got to this one stage where you had to do all these certain things in a specific order, and that let you determine how to get to the next step. And the one guy that was in there said, you know what, if we all just do this, it immediately keys it and it picks the, there's no question, it's always going to be this guy that gets the shield. Here we go, we're good to go. And one guy said, well, it's not hard to do, why don't we just do it the right way? Oh, by the way, real quick, if you look up in the right corner of that mini map, you see I got some trouble coming in. I didn't see them until this happened, but luckily they didn't get through the JLTV. It took all the damage and I didn't take any, so we're rolling. It's time to go to exfil. But like I was saying, when the guy said, why don't we just do it the right way, the dude said, you know what, bro, this game doesn't respect your time, so why should you respect it? And as many times as I've tried this contract and failed for just silly little reasons, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do it this way. It's been long enough. I've been doing this for a couple weeks now, just paying attention to it. And we're just going to get it done. So, like I said, I've gotten 10 jackrabbits and still haven't clicked over to the 250, but we are heading to exfil. Should be able to get anything I need there. But luckily on the road to it, it popped. 250 kills without taking damage. Most of those kills, I'd say 240 of them, were inside the truck. And we are exfilling and we're gone. So there you go, guys. This finally got this thing off my plate. It's kind of been sitting there, and I've been a little concerned about it because every time, like I said, I've tried it, something stupid happens, and back to square one we go. But if you're chasing calling cards, then hopefully this will give you a hand, help you get an idea of how to get this one done without too much problem. And as you can see here, we got her knocked out. 250 kills in a row without taking damage. So, as always, if you enjoy the content, please give me a like and subscribe. And if you feel like you want to leave a comment, by all means, go ahead. And as always, guys, I will see you out there. Have a good one.